Okay, hi everybody, Karl at Escape. Today I want to talk about two things. First one is 2022 pricing, and then second is new production slots for 2021 at 2022 prices. So to start off, 2022 pricing, unless you've been living on the moon or somewhere, then you know prices have been going up. Really for us since last October is when we first started to see it happen. Held out as long as we possibly could, but now we're into it. Pricing for 2022 is now set. It is up on our website. It's all up there. Often when we do these pricing updates to the website, we find the odd one here and there that needs adjustment, but rest assured, the build sheets are 100% correct. So when you're working with the configuration specialist, those are the prices that you will be working with. I think everything's pretty much bang on at this point. We put a lot of effort into getting this right. So 2022 pricing on the website, go have a look. Check it out, see where we're at. And then the next one is new production slots for 2021 at 2022 prices. So unfortunately, I've pretty much hit that point where the costs have just continued to rise on us, and I can't build any more trailers in 2021 at 2021 prices. But I do have some slots that we have now created because of our production capacity increase in the first 7 months of this year. And anyone who's been following along with Escape over the last while will know that I built inventory trailers earlier this year to help me continue to build that capacity. Originally, we built those inventory trailers and then we sold them because I really didn't have the guarantee, at least from my side, that I could sustain production at the right levels. And as it happened, we didn't build as many as we thought we might build at an inventory level, but we built a fair few. Did a really good job in helping us get great quality trailers out at a faster rate. So I'm really pleased with that. Of course, what it has done for me now is enabled me to look out for the rest of the year and see where we're at. And we've already pulled a bunch of people forwards. Just can't pull any more forwards in at 2021 prices, but I can pull people forwards. So here's my strategy. My strategy is basically to give you, our current customers, the first right of refusal on a 2021 date at 2022 prices. Now, these dates will be trailer completions in and around end of November through December. We'll be starting to build them through our production line somewhere around beginning of October time. So we're on a very tight schedule to get these things organized. What I plan to do is find out from you who all would like to have a 2021 slot at 2022 prices, albeit at the end of 2021. Then, once I get that information back, I'll be able to look chronologically at your current completion dates. So my strategy here is, you were in earlier, maybe you got a February 2022, or you currently have a February 2022 completion date, and you want to take that one in 2021 at 2022 prices. Well, you would get preference to somebody maybe who's out in March or April or May of 22. So when I say chronologically, it's that I would plan to allocate the spaces that I have now available in 2021 chronologically based on your current completion date. And this is kind of a fair and reasonable approach that I saw a lot of chatter about in social media when we were doing our original inventory units. I couldn't do it at that time, but we're committing to do it now for everybody so that we have the the most fair and reasonable approach to things here. So this is what we'd like to do. We're going to send you all an email. This is everybody in 22 and 2023. The only trailer this does not apply to are the fifth wheels. Fifth wheels are scheduled. Fifth wheel runs at a very different production rate for us. They just have so much more work in them. And we're locked up with fifth wheels all the way out. However, with the rest of the trailers, I do have room to maneuver and, build some more. But I'm going to send it out to everybody in 22 and 23, even if you are planning to have a fifth wheel. And the reason I'm doing that is I do know there are some folks probably further out who go, I just want to have an Escape trailer and I want to have it before the summer of 2022. So even though I was planning to have a fifth wheel, I'd probably flip over to a 21 or 19 or something in the meantime and take that trailer and just to get going. So we're going to put it out to everybody. That gives everybody the opportunity and equal chance of getting a trailer just that little bit earlier. So here's the plan. Here's the deal. It'll be 2022 pricing for any of the new slots that I have in 2021. If you're at 2022 pricing, then you are in a 2022 VIN. So that's nice and clean. You will also, if you have the trailer built, well, of course, we're building it in 2021, and you arrange delivery within 2021, then it'll be at 2021 delivery pricing. And 2022 delivery pricing is going up. Don't know how much yet. We're still working and negotiating with our vendor on this. But I think if you're really sensitive on the cost side, then I think you should assume anywhere up to 10% on top of what we have today. Now, it's not a huge number in the grand scheme of things, with the price of the trailer and stuff, but factor it in if you want to do that. So that's the deal that we're going to work with. And in terms of how we're going to deliver this to people, it'll be chronological order based on your current completion date. And that's how I'll allocate back into these dates. And once again, I'll remind you, the completion dates for these trailers will be between late November and end of December. So I think it's an excellent opportunity for a bunch of people to jump in and get a trailer just a little bit earlier. It works for you. It works for me because I can't build anymore anyway at 2021 prices. I'm going to offer it out to all of you first. If I get to the situation where I don't have enough takers for these slots, then I'll either go ahead and build inventory, or I'll go ahead and offer them out to new customers who may like to have those slots at those prices. Okay, so that's the key things I wanted to talk about on this one. I know I had some questions here from earlier. All right, so questions here. What about people in 2021? Makes no difference to anybody in 2021. You guys are all locked in. Some of you need to get through your configurations, but otherwise you're all good to go. Doesn't make any difference to you. But bear in mind, 2022 delivery prices are going up, so you might want to sort out your deliveries in 2021. How do I decide who gets what slot in 2021? I think I've discussed that. Chronological order based on your current completion date. Most fair and reasonable one for everybody. And then 2023 pricing is a question. Haven't got a clue. That's not going to be, we're really not going to know that until probably about this time next year. So, again, it's an opportunity for people out in 23. I mean, when we're putting this out to everybody, and I expect we'll have them all filled, but hey, you never know. We'll see what happens. Now, if you do choose to put your name in the hat, so to say, for a 2021 completion date at 2022 prices, then you will need to move pretty quickly in terms of your build sheet development and your options selection. Anybody who's thinking of custom fabric, you really need to start to move fast on this one. So I'm going to send this email out. In this email, there is a link to click. When you click on the link, it'll take you to a form. The form will basically ask, the form is pretty much set up to kind of drive you towards, if you've clicked on the link, then I'm assuming you actually want to do it. So the form is designed so you can say yes, although we put a no feature in there because I know some people kind of run through it and stuff. You click on the form, you say yes. It's important that you put in your deal ID into this form for us. We have a lot of customers who use different email addresses, and quite often people will reply to us with an email address that isn't in our system, and then we can't find you. We can't track you with what you have selected, and we have too many customers just to go through standard emails and try and link them all back. So your deal ID is very important. Your deal ID will be on the email we send out to you, so you can just copy and paste it straight in there. It'll be really valuable. But we do need to move on your build sheet very quickly if you want to do this. We have 2 great videos up on the website, the base and optional videos, and they're by trailer, so they can take you through all the standard features in each trailer and then all the options that we have for each trailer. And that'll give you a really good grounding and probably answer an awful lot of the questions that you have on the trailers. Sets you up beautifully to go and work with your configuration specialist or your escape education specialist, whichever way we want to say it, and move you forward real fast into getting configured and getting built in 2021, albeit at 2022 prices. So that's what we're going to do. We'll push this forward. Really looking forward to it. Thank you very much, everybody. We're Escape Trailer, and we're built for you.